Today I would like to talk about the second best investment. Okay? I think it's safe to say that we all need a little extra money in our lives, and Americans, if not people all over the world, are constantly investing in one thing or another in order to build retirement, financial freedom to retire early, or just as a security measure in case of a rainy day or of something bad that happens. I think the best investment there is rental property. And there's several reasons for this. First of all, if you know how, you can buy rental property with no money and no credit. If you have the proper education to do that, we provide that. Also, you can go buy a rental property. Even if you have money, you don't need a lot. You can put a little bit down. Most any bank in town will loan with you on a house or an apartment building or something of that nature. Not only that, well, try to do that with a stock or gold or anything like that. There's no bank in town that'll loan with you to buy something on the stock market or any other type of commodity. But a house, you can get a loan on. Also, you can insure a house. You can't insure stocks, you can't insure your 401k, you can't insure gold, you can't insure anything, but you can insure rental property. If something happens, you're safe. If the place burns down, your insurance covers it. Now, a lot of us think about real estate or rental property and we say, well, what about what happened in 2008? Prices plummeted, the home values dropped tremendously, and a lot of people lost everything due to that. So, does anybody here rent? Anybody at all? No? Okay, well, maybe you know someone that rents. When 2008 hit and all those property values plummeted, how much did rents go down? None. At no time in history do I know of property or rents going down. Property values will go up and down, but the National Association of Realtors will tell you that property values have appreciated 6.74% over the last 50 years. So even though that it goes up and down and property values rise and drop, over a period of time they continuously go up. So rental property is good for that because no matter what the market's doing, your rents are always going to either stay the same or go up. Okay? Now, I'd like to talk about 4 quadrants of rental property that make it a good deal. All right? The first quadrant is appreciation. The second is mortgage reduction. The third is tax benefits. And the fourth is cash flow. So we'll take a very conservative, extremely conservative example of the benefit of having a rental property. If we buy a $100,000 home, okay, 100K, and we put 10% down, or $10,000, and then we mortgage 90K. We could do this all day, all over town, right? That's our example. So, as I said, over the last 50 years, properties have appreciated 6.74%. For this example, let's say we get 5%. We're being conservative, so we got a 5% increase in value of the property over the first year due to appreciation. That's a $5,000 return on investment. Let me fix that. 5K or 50% return on investment already. Okay? So now you've made half your money back already, but who's paying the mortgage? Me? No. The tenant pays the mortgage. And so all this time the tenant's paying the mortgage, while the property value has gone up, the money owed to the bank has gone down. And as long as the rent covers principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, that would be a break-even property, all right? We're gonna get more than that, but for this quadrant, as long as that's covered, we're okay. So let's say that your mortgage payment's $170 a month. Anybody have $170 a month mortgage payment? No. That's conservative, all right? So at $170 a month after a year, your mortgage would have went down by $2,000, roughly, or 20%. That's a very conservative figure. And so now we'll move down to tax benefits. Do you know that rental properties lose money on paper? The guy who taught me this is a tax attorney, a national renowned tax attorney, and a CPA, and he says he did taxes on 10,000 rental properties last year, and on average they'll lose $8,000. But for this example, let's say we lose $6,000. That's $6,000 reduced on my taxable income, and I'm in a 30% tax bracket, so that means I've saved $2,000 on my taxes. That's another 20%. Okay? So we're doing good so far. Cash flow. This is the number that everybody cares about. No person I know in real estate would take this deal based on anything so far. But if we had a cash flow of $100 a month over and above this, then we're making money on our property. Now again, this number is so conservative, I don't know anybody who would take this deal. But at $100 a month, you're putting in your pocket roughly $1,000 a year. So you got $1,000 there, or 10%. So after all is said and done, year one, you've got 50% on appreciation, 20% on mortgage reduction, 20% on tax benefits, and 10% on cash flow for a 100% return on investment in the first year. And it'll work every time. And as I said, nobody I know will take that deal because of that number. So again, rental property, the second best investment there is. The first investment is always in yourself. Personal development and education. And that's it for today. Thank you.